What if you could amplify your success by not just doubling, but multiplying it by 10? Imagine a world where your success isn't just incremental, but exponential. This is the world that Grant Cardone invites us into with his game-changing book, The 10X Rule. The fundamental principle of this book is audacious, yet profoundly simple. It's about setting targets that are 10 times greater than what you believe you can achieve. But it doesn't stop there. It's about pushing yourself to do 10 times more than you think is necessary to reach those targets. It's not about working harder, it's about thinking bigger, it's about shattering your self-imposed limits and daring to dream beyond the ordinary. It's about embracing risk, overcoming fear, and welcoming the extraordinary. This is the essence of the 10X rule, a principle that pushes you to go beyond the ordinary. So how do we set 10X goals, and why is it important? Well, setting 10X goals is no small task. It requires a complete shift in mindset. Instead of setting goals that are easily achievable or just a bit of a stretch, we set goals that are 10 times greater than what we initially thought possible. According to the book, The 10X Rule, this process of setting higher goals fundamentally changes the way we think and act. It forces us to step out of our comfort zones and compels us to take massive, unprecedented actions. It's not about being unrealistic, but rather about pushing boundaries and expanding horizons. By aiming for the stars, we are compelled to think bigger, work smarter, and act bolder. We become more creative, more determined, and more resilient. Our perspectives change, our expectations rise, and our actions follow suit. These goals might seem impossible, but remember, it's not about achieving them, but about the journey and growth that comes with pursuing them. We've set our goals, now what? It's time for 10X actions. You see, the 10X rule isn't just about dreaming big, it's also about acting big. Think about it. If you're aiming for the stars, you can't get there with a paper airplane, can you? You need a rocket ship. That's what 10X actions are, your rocket ship to success. Let's delve into this concept a bit more. Suppose you thought you needed to make 10 sales calls a day to reach your goal. With the 10X rule, you aim for 100 instead. Sounds extreme, right? But here's the thing. By setting your action bar this high, you're stretching yourself. You're pushing beyond what you thought was possible. You're not just working harder, you're working smarter. Take Elon Musk, for instance. He didn't just aim to build a successful car company, he aimed to revolutionize transportation on a global scale. And he did it by taking 10X actions. Remember, it's not just about working harder, but also smarter. But what about obstacles? They're inevitable, aren't they? Absolutely. And the beauty of the 10X rule is that it anticipates hurdles right from the get-go. Let's think about it. You've got your 10X goals and you're taking 10X actions. You're already operating at a level far beyond the norm. So when challenges do arise, and they will, you're not taken by surprise. You're prepared. You're resilient. You're ready to take them on. Because here's the thing about the 10X rule. It doesn't just set you up for success. It also sets you up for resilience. It expects obstacles. It factors them in. It says, sure, there will be roadblocks, but we're not going to let them stop us. We're going to use them. That's the power of the 10X rule. It turns challenges from potential showstoppers into catalysts for growth. It reminds us that setbacks are not the end, they're just part of the journey. Challenges are not roadblocks, but stepping stones when you're on the 10X path.